Within just 6 months, Rachel Reeves has gone from promising no surprise taxes to imposing the biggest hike in history. The Chancellor told the public she would deliver a brighter future, but instead she landed the country with a £40 billion bill. During the election, she promised growth would fund Labour's plans, but the projections for the economy are dismal. Meanwhile, inflation and mortgages are predicted to rise as a result of the changes she announced. Businesses are being clobbered with higher national insurance contributions, something Ms. Reeves herself described in the past as a jobs tax. Older people will be dragged into paying income tax on their state pensions in just over 2 years, and more families than ever will be hit by inheritance tax. Family farms are tipped to become a thing of the past after a punishing change to rules allowing them to be passed easily from parent to child. But do not worry, there will be a penny off the cost of a pint of. Over in the public sector, the NHS is being given billions of extra funding. The health service runs through the country's veins, but even its most ardent admirers know it needs reform. So far, Labour has ducked that challenge, instead asking the public for ideas about what should happen and being duly rewarded with suggestions like free waffles for all patients. The NHS has more doctors than before the pandemic but treats fewer patients. One of the Chancellor's first acts in power was to give public sector workers big pay rises without securing any agreement that they would improve productivity. Working practices on the railways have not advanced with modern technology, and some date back 100 years. It emerged today, that one train firm is still using fax machine. Public sector organizations will be covered for the rise in the national insurance contributions paid by employers. Struggling businesses will not. They will also have to find more money to cover the rise in the minimum wage. On top of that, they face stifling red tape giving employees rights from day one in the job. Only one person in the cabinet has ever set up or run a business. But what does that matter when for the first time the budget was delivered by a woman? It was such an important point. Ms. Reeves told us of her pride in the fact just 2 minutes